WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Good Morning Akron. And today I am here with Stephanie Bunch, who is a part of InsuranceGirl1983. Now, Stephanie, tell me a little bit about your company and kind of what you guys do.
So I built myself a network of home buying professionals to help get realtors to loan officers to insurance agents, and have the insurance agents help the client to ensure the entire home buying process is covered and everything's being handled correctly.
Of course. So you're kind of like that middleman in the process. So maybe if somebody was unaware where they could start, where do you come in then?
So they would reach out to me on my website, and I have a network built that I can actually help the person that is purchasing the $1 million property find the correct realtor and loan officer to work with, as well as the person or the young couple trying to purchase their first home, finding them the correct realtor and loan officer to work with as well.
So you guys are all across the spectrum then when it comes to buying and or selling a home, whether you're first starting off or whether you're trying to sell maybe a bigger property that you have?
Correct. Absolutely correct.
Of course. And you mentioned networking. I understand that that is obviously a very important step into Insurance Girl 1983. I understand that you hold these networking, like sort of conventions. Could you tell me a little bit about one of those?
Sure. So we like to host first-time home buyer clinics. During those clinics, we cover a lot of the confusing processes that go on while purchasing your home, what your credit worthiness is, your debt to income ratio is. You go into it maybe not knowing what you can afford and how you'll be able to afford it. So that's where I come in, and that's where my professional network come in, so that we can make sure that you're landing in the hands of the correct person that can guide you through the process.
Right.
A lot of people as well do not know how to properly cover their property once they've purchased it.
Right.
So that's where the Insurance Girl part comes in, because then we go over a lot of the coverages that are must-haves on your home policy.
Right. And these networking one-on-ones, are these over a phone call, or maybe it's an event held?
Okay, so we do the first-time homebuyer events when we cover a lot of those processes, but we also do a lot of networking events where we'll just invite realtors and loan officers, and then we invite a lot of people that are, they have questions about the industry. We can do phone calls. They can schedule an appointment through my website, but we also like to do face-to-face events.
Right. And talking to people, I'm sure, is obviously a big part of it. Now, at these face-to-face events, have you realized that this is a really good projecting factor for your guys' company?
Yes. I feel like when you are face-to-face and you get somebody and then they get comfortable with you,
right,
then they really start to talk about different things like, this has happened to me. How would you deal with that situation? Or we had a claim 3 years ago. Am I going to be insurable? And so a lot of people, I feel like over the phone, they don't really express all of that stuff as they would in like a sit-down situation presented with the network of professionals. And I feel like it just really eases everything together.
Right. And seeing someone in person face to face, I'm sure you're more inclined to ask questions based off of the dialogue and their expression. I'm sure for some people, especially if you're buying your first home, it's very stressful walking into that process. And kind of where do you guys stand with getting people through this process unstressfully?
So first, when somebody were to reach out to me through my website,
right,
I would have them go to a loan officer,
right,
depending on what their situation would entail. And that loan officer would then provide them with a pre-approval. Once that happens, then wherever they were looking to purchase a home and what level of home they were looking to purchase, I would know what realtor that I would be referring them to help them during this process.
Right.
Once we get through that point and they have an accepted buyer offer, we know what our debt to income ratio is. If there was anything on the credit report, we've already cleaned that up so that we have a clear to go ahead. Then we go ahead and we move forward with insurance companies.
Right. So if somebody is looking to sell their first home, where can they find you to get that help, to get you the middle person that they need?
So my website is InsuranceGirl1983.com. They can reach out to me there. All of my socials, all the links are on there. They can reach out to me through any of my socials. When you enter the website, there is an ability to book an appointment with me.
Right.
If they clicked on that book an appointment, it goes right into my calendar. Then I schedule a call, which is usually just me asking you out to coffee to figure out how I can best help you.
So it's very easy and automatic.
Very easy and automatic, seamless process.
Perfect. Well, Stephanie, thank you so much for coming in today on Good Morning Akron. I really appreciate it. Is there anything that you'd like to add?
Just visit me at InsuranceGirl1983.com, and I look forward to helping you with all of your networking needs.
Well, thank you so much. Of course. Thank you. And again, that was Insurance Girl 1983. Stephanie here with us today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and we'll see you right after this.